Hello everyone, welcome back to Crossword. Today's Friday, October 27th. I almost started this recording muted because I hit record and mute. The buttons are right next to each other at the same time, but I noticed and started over, so there you go. You get the pleasure of hearing me this time. I wonder if maybe that's why I've accidentally released a couple muted videos. I don't think so. Award bestowed at the Kids' Choice Awards? Slime? Do they have slime on those? Maybe. We've heard enough of this nonsense. I don't know. Garter and stockinette in knitting? Dunno. Outbreaks. Rashes? Maybe? If you break out into rashes, right? Like that's a thing. Admonishment from Austin Powers. That's not my bag, baby. It doesn't fit. And it's Friday, so there shouldn't be any weird theming stuff. Oh, behave. Took on a pet project. Adopted. But it doesn't fit. Results of cuts. Maybe. A deal is a result of a cut of a deck of cards. When you get a cut, you bleed, but that's not, doesn't start with R, it's not 5 letters. It's not plural. We've heard enough of this nonsense. Like some TV talk show hosts informally. I don't know. There's a lot more to this than you think. Don't know. I can explain would fit, I guess, for this. Heart? I don't know. Contractor's figure is an estimate. Okay, well, it's not a surprise to learn that the S is right. It makes it look kind of like slime, doesn't it? The heart of something is its meat, maybe? And I kind of think this LS is pretty bad, so I'm going to go with I can explain. Ooh, AAT? This doesn't look very good. But the T already doesn't look good for took on, which should be past tense. But meat, and I can explain. Obviously, the two A's can't go next to each other. Well, for now, I'll leave these in. Oh, the X here should be Casual Friday gaff. Nudity. What's I just I just had this funny thought that if instead of casual, if it said causal, what would be a gaff you could make on causal Friday? Do something not as a result of things that have happened before it. Oh man. I don't know. It was called Big Meadows on the California Trail. No idea. Things aren't that simple. Yeah? So I can explain is looking all right. Took on a pet project. Did art. I don't know. All rise, reversal, be seated. Novelist whose little fires everywhere, no idea. Get serious in a way. Why do I have an N here? I think it must be a mistake. Could be go something. Go steady. Doesn't fit. Besides, I'm pretty sure be seated is right. Children's story with truffle of trees, the something? I've never heard this name before. Oh, actually, maybe I have. Maybe this sounded like a character name to me for some reason. Someone named truffle of trees, but no, it's probably trees like, and then a kind of them are truffle of trees, like maybe the Grinch. Too long. I don't know. Playwright awarded the Grand Cross of the Order of St. Olav. Sounds Russian. Or Scandinavian? Don't know. Lynx things. Don't know. To jaw is to chat. Unfriendly crowd. Haters? Goings on are events. Plant growing in tufts? Not sure. Oh, are these names of stitches? A garter stitch and a stockinette stitch? Plausible. Links things. Oh, a T. Yes, you need a T for golf links. 66 is a number for a route or a route. I still don't know what this... Oh, a sedge. That's a kind of plant, isn't it? No, a sedge is like... It's like a fen, right? Or a swamp. It's a kind of very watery, vegetated area. I don't think it's a specific plant. Get serious. Sober up. I still don't know this novelist. Don't know Big Meadows. Bird whose largest species is called the Goliath. Heron is a bird species that fits here, and I was guessing Ibsen, which I still don't know how to spell, but okay. Just is a name. IBS, what could it be but Ibsen, right? As like an English-sounding name. Lead or lead. Runner? For short. Don't know. Self starter? Don't know. Slight contact on a pool table. The balls can be said to kiss when they barely touch each other. Like either main face of El Capitan. Rocky. This is a big mountain in Yosemite. It's ample. They're both ample. I don't know. Lightened up. If you pooed, you made yourself lighter. Game whose name comes from French for 5 winning numbers. Must be Keno. I had no idea. How the heck does Keno mean 5 winning numbers? What even is 5 in French? Cinq. And no, yeah, that could be numbers. How is the E involved? I don't really know. I guess the K is just from the end of cinq. Cinq and no? Maybe it's just 5 numbers? I don't know. Response from one who ain't gonna. I don't gotta? Lightened up. See, it's pooed, I told you. Stand near a poser. And oh, I can explain it doesn't even fit. That's why the N was over there. But it's an easel. Someone who's posing for a portrait might have an easel near them. Element exhibiting a blue glow when placed in an electric field. Xenon? There's not that many elements that look like this, are there? I'm not aware of it exhibiting a blue glow, but it might. It shouldn't, right? Noble gases don't fucking do anything, right? So, you wouldn't think so. To unclothe. It's to strip, maybe? Really excited. Eager? Okay, it doesn't have to be heron. Hmm. 90 degrees from norte is este. East and north. 5G? Is that like a difficulty rating? Maybe. Something off? Maybe? Okay, well, meat is now a little bit more plausible. Self-starter. I don't think it's auto, right? Sober up has got to be right. And auto doesn't even really make sense. I mean, it does, right? Auto, like, if you... Oh, what's a word you can... A verb you can put auto in front of that isn't rude? Whatever. If you auto something, you do it to yourself or alone. It must be an egret. Maybe? I'm not even sure of that. Runner. Ego? Does that make any sense? No. Plus, it's not for short anyway. Like the bonds of table salt, ionic bonds. Actor Diggs. There's a person named Tay Diggs. I think you spell it like that. It's not easy. Maybe this is just steep. And it's not eager, but something else? Oh, hyper. Sure. And now we get Heron back. Oh, yourself. You can start self with your. Lead runner. Or lead runner. Neo? Why would it be Neo? I don't know. Leo? I don't think so. The horns. Don't know. Actress George of Animal Kingdom. Don't know. Scallopine option? Volatile personalities. A lit fuse? A live wire. One who might say nothing is real. Don't know. It might conclude with a shower informally. Don't know. Veal? Like, this looks like food, but I don't have any reason to believe veal is right, even though it is a 4-letter food. Word before and after. Apostrophe S. Four-letter word. Like, there's lots of... You could say... That. That's and... That? But no one would say that in a crossword, right? Huh. House. Band. Somehow a band related to the TV show House, or... Nobody would be expected to know that. Pub. Don't know. To climb is to ascend. Does that help with this? Like, is it CBS for some reason? Like, what, did it air on CBS? TB seems unlikely. Its population doubles once a year. I mean, that can't happen very... Oh, the Earth? No, not nearly that often. Like, bacteria double way faster than this. Most other things don't double this fast. Barossa Valley export. Gold? I don't know anything about this place, but it's 4 letters starting with D. Devils and angels, they want me to say teams, maybe? Apothecary measures, doses? Might not be, though. Bibimbap and Tamago Kake Gohan, these are Korean foods. Well, bibimbap is. The other one sounds Korean. What the heck? I don't really know what bibimbap is. Huh. Shire, who played a Corleone. Corleone? I don't even. I've never seen it. I don't know how you say his name. Corleone? I think it's just Corleone. Popular Schubert composition. I don't know. With doses being wrong, it's tough. Maybe it's the something? Single-minded philosophy. Don't know. Features of many hotel rooms. Probably an S there. Hotel rooms have bathrooms, they have showers, they have beds, they have drawers, they have dressers, they have TVs, they have mirrors, they have windows, they have light fixtures. I don't know. Gets ready to dry, say. To dry. Rinses? Maybe. I like I don't gotta, for which matches the register of I ain't gonna. But I don't think it's like guaranteed to be correct. Blank Davis, I have no idea. I'll put rinses in for now. Alas, it is so. Sadly, not sadly. Sadly, yes. Pub trivia. House band. Maybe there were a band of doctors on the show? Oh, are these rice bowls? It might conclude with a shower, informally. Pool. Something. Apothecary measures. They don't measure a brew. They measure a draw? Like drawing blood? Not really, right? Group of runners. I don't know. We've heard enough of this nonsense. I mean, slime could be wrong, but looks okay. Like some TV talk shows, late night. You took on a project involving a pet if you cat sat. Very funny. Outbreaks. It's not a Bates, it's kind of the opposite of that, right? Results of cuts. Oh, scabs or scars? Casual Friday gaff. A suit. Shouldn't wear that on Casual Friday. Spare us. Oh, a spate is an outbreak? Sure. It was called Big Meadows on the California Trail. I guess Reno, which isn't in California, but it's close enough that it could be on the California Trail. So I just did the downs, right? Yeah. Don't know. Well, this end here, I mean, it still looks like Xenon, right? Matches with I don't gotta. Could be I don't wanna, I guess. Sure. Lightened up. Paired. So if I put xenon here... Ah, if they're talking so much about trees, it must be the Lorax. Lightened up. Paled. If your face went pale, it's lighter. George, no idea. Lead or lead runner. For short. Oh, a CEO is the lead of the people running a company. Celeste NG? I don't know how you pronounce that, but like it is a name that Asian people sometimes have. And then we get sedge, which maybe it is a specific plant. Right, that's what they were asking for here, a specific... Well, it doesn't have to be specific, but I think it would be. Word before and after... This or that? That's this? I don't like either of those. House band. I mean, it looks like doctors. Measured drops? Population doubles. Wine. Okay, got one. Shire. Don't know. Popular Schubert composition. Ave Maria is a popular musical thing, and it fits there. Single-minded philosophy. Don't know. Features of hotel rooms. Wine. Bars? Really? Miniature is baby. Oh, mini bars. Yes, that makes more sense. We get a mill, which is a fine name. And they measure grams, I guess? Sure. Cooperative hunter with the coral grouper? Moray eel, I guess. Population doubles once a year. Weird. A pool ass might conclude the shower? PE class? Mecca? That doesn't make any sense. This population can't double once a year. Looks like veal. Heat extractors for short. Are they ACs? Not really. Oh! Not like doubles permanent. It is Mecca. It doesn't get like doubled from year to year, but during the Hajj, or whenever it's popular to do the Hajj pilgrimage, is that associated with a time? I thought that was just a thing you were supposed to do somewhat regularly, or at least sometimes. But maybe it is associated with a time of year. And anyway, there is some popular time to go to Mecca, and its population is doubled during that time, but then goes back to normal. It doesn't keep doubling. That's why I was confused. Your sole aim, your lone aim, but there's not enough words, not enough letters, not enough spaces. Group of runners, I don't know. Could be an S here? Oh, I didn't look at this clue. Can I see? Easy, okay. Maria? Nadia? To labor is to toil. Talia? Tanya. No. Talia? A nihilist might say nothing is real. That's that? Oh, that's that. I see. As a single phrase, not as two different phrases that could have an S in them. Single-minded philosophy. I don't know that. Group of runners. It's not an elate. A plate? Is a plate a runner? I don't think so. Is a slate? Or rather, is a plate a group of runners? I also think not. A slate? I don't get it. Plate and slate are the only ones that really make good words. Elate, but that's... it's wrong. Blate isn't a word. Mrs. Davis? Monism? That sounds single-minded. Slate. Why is slate a group of runners? Oh, like... oh, this is kind of stretching things, but at like at a show or like a, you know, a festival, you might have like a slate of the acts who are up, and you could call those people runners, and maybe they actually have a slate for one like running events. I don't know. Okay. Slime, stitches, cat's at. Oh, behave, spates, be seated. Aren't. I mean, I don't know this is right, but from the crosses, it's pretty good. Xenon seems to have been right. Tay, I wasn't sure this is how you spell Tay, but it looks pretty good. Veal scallopine, that sounds plausible. That's that. GRs, oh, it must be drams. Okay. Sure. It's like an old-fashioned unit of measurement, a dram. A volume, specifically. The sea was angry that day. Longtime cereal brand with a fruit in its name. Fruit Loops? No. Apple Jacks? Modifying words and adjectives. Sci-fi robot? Don't know. Most common word in English. The? He could eat no fat. Jack Sprat. Epoch, a like, a droid. Sure. Alright, I don't know why I still look at the spelling bee. Hey, spelling bee. I think it's basically because when I can spot it within 10 or 20 seconds, it's satisfying and enjoyable, and when I can't, I just skip it. So what was yesterday? Cottonmouth? Come on, give me a break. Cynical is missing the O. Cancelolly? Lollycanal? If this O were an H, we'd have hyacinth. No, we wouldn't have hyacinth. We'd need a T as well. Coinal. Lysonian. Conically? I guess that's a word. Let's try... I don't know. Spate. That was in the crossword today. Sure. Oh. Gouge? Why do I don't want to use two G's for that though. Lodge, I guess, is a similar gets me a new O, and it's also not duplicating anything I know is impossible. Could L be the third letter? L blank E isn't that easy with these letters, I feel like. Solve, I guess, is the kind of word we could have. If we can't have the S, but wolf. I don't see anything else like solve that puts the L in the third position. So then if the L were in the fourth position? What could it be? A jewel? No. But the L is in that position. Okay. Obviously, jewel is in some sense a proper noun because it's named after a person, but I think it's common enough in, as a unit of measurement that it could be in here, maybe. Maybe not. But not because it's a proper noun, more because it's not like a super well-known unit to the general public. And everything in Wordle is supposed to be super well-known to the general public. Noble, I guess? Yeah. So what do you think? Was Jewel a terrible guess? Said my skill was fine today. You like noble because all the other ones are not good words. Louse, and that's basically it, huh? Jewel and Bool, I don't think... Why does it say there are 3 left? If supposedly one of them is noble, and then Bool and Jewel are both rated as rather unlikely. Huh. I guess the issue is if you guess Jewel and it's not right, then Bool... No, Bool is then ruled out and it would have to be noble. I don't know. Alright, last up, the connections. I know how to play, don't worry about it. Mercury, gold, and copper are nickel, are metal elements, but so is nickel and silver, and not brass, though. Cheek and gall and nerve are, they're like guts. Bravery. I've never heard swimmers or sparks meaning that. Brass? Kind of. Trees? Well, what's liberty? Sky? These are both like words for unlimited possibility kind of thing. Sky and trees and elephants. These are things you have on some savanna. Swimmers? Like, what does that mean? Sparks? Cars? These are plural. Is there something they have in common somehow? Elephants weigh a ton. Cars weigh a ton. I mean, elephants weigh more than a ton. I don't know what swimmers could be. Okay, well, let's try elemental metals, I guess. Oh, no, there's still silver. I haven't figured out what silver is. Because I have silver, gold, and copper, and you don't really have a copper metal, right? Are these precious metals? But brass... Is brass an elemental metal? It's not, right? Maybe it is, actually. Hang on. I always get it confused with, like, bronze and tin, which are alloys. But I think brass might actually be an element. It can't be, can it? Anyway, even if it weren't an element, maybe it could sort of be like a precious metal thing. Nerve cheek gall. What's the fourth one? You got some big elephants to be trying something like that, John. So, sparks, liberty, cars, elephants. I really have no idea what these are about. Sky, I don't know. Blue sky? Maybe is there, you can say blue? Not really. Brass? I don't think so. Trees, sky, and elephants. These are things associated with the outdoors somehow. Maybe. Swimmer could be, but how, right? Doesn't make any sense. I might not get any of them today, man. Liberty is part of France's national, I don't know, motto? Liberty, equality, something? I guess you could be said to be bold as brass, so maybe brass is a part of the gold boldness section. Where's the cheek? Shameless boldness. I've never heard like brass described that way, like as a noun meaning such a thing as this. I guess it must be somewhere, but okay, well now the metals we have left are these and gold. Maybe it's not nickel? Because nickel kind of fits better. I don't know. These are all elemental metals, for sure, including nickel. So I need some reason to rule one of them out. Mercury is kind of like a precious metal, maybe? It's a metal alchemists we're interested in, and the other three of these also, but not nickel so much. I'm not really impressed by that idea. Sparks. What the hell is Sparks about? Sparks. We have... We have 5 things here that are plural, and so probably 4 of them go together. But I haven't any idea which. I don't see how they're related. Mercury and sparks are sort of associated with alchemists, and so is gold and silver. This is awful. This can't be right. Yeah, it would ruin the precious metals category anyway. Shouldn't have even wasted a guess on it, but I'm running out of ideas. Gold, silver, mercury, copper. Yeah, one away. Very funny. Weirdly, these 3, I think, are all kind of silvery colored. But we can't leave, I don't think, 2 elements out of this group. So it would have to add one of these 2, and then they don't share colors. So I don't think it's about their color. Did I already guess this? No. Metal elements. Okay, I mean, mercury is too, but... These are the 2 where I don't even know what the last 2 groups are. Are they like names of people somehow? Somebody Sparks? Freddie Mercury? I don't know who's named John Elephants. Liberty, sky, and trees? These are associated with being free? I don't know. I'm out of ideas. Let's just try some plurals. Almost everything's plural here. These things are all outdoors. 1 away. Cars. Gotta keep those outside too. Things with trunks. I got there. Oh, man. WNBA teams? Oh, my God. Give me a break. I don't know any WNBA teams. I may have heard of the Liberty. Maybe? Ugh. I can barely name NBA teams. I mean, I could name a handful of them. So, I don't know, a little misogynist of me to not know the WNBA teams, but, the last time I knew anything about the NBA was 95. There wasn't a lot of WNBA at the time. So all my knowledge is saved up from then. Anyway, made it through the puzzles today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, which I guess will be tomorrow, because I do have a 5-day streak, so we'll go into Saturday.